Hey, what's going on, guys? Today, myself and Jesse want to show you all how to mint from step one, how to set up your MetaMask wallet, how to fund it from an exchange, how to go through the minting process, whether that's using a website, whether that's minting from the smart contract itself. But just a little educational here. Jesse, thank you for taking the time and coming on today. And we can just hop right into it. Yeah, you want to start with step one?
Yeah, let's mint a frickin' goon.
All right, brother. What do I do?
All right, awesome. So first step is we need a wallet,
Okay.
and the most popular wallet out there is Metamask. So why don't we go install Metamask?
Okay, awesome. So for this, just Google MetaMask or go to metamask.io. I'll have the link in the description for you all. From here, Jesse, am I
Yeah, so from
grabbing?
here we want to install the Chrome browser extension,
Okay.
which will give us access to our wallet. So I think download button will be perfect, either one of those.
Install MetaMask
Uh,
for your browser. Install
yep, it does
MetaMask.
support other browsers, but I definitely lean towards just using Chrome. But yeah, Brave, Fire, those all work.
Awesome. Let's install this. Go here. Simply looks like we just hit the add to Chrome button right here. Add
Bang, bang.
extension. And I think it's that easy. Here we go. MetaMask. Welcome to MetaMask. Connect to your Ethereum and the decentralized web. We're happy to see you. Let's get started. So I am a brand new MetaMask user, so I am going to create a brand new wallet. A couple different security 101s here. Jesse, any of these you want to touch on specifically? I think where there's like
Um,
the basically,
no, I think this is okay.
oh, this
MetaMask
is
is
their
just
TOS
telling us that they're
privacy
not gonna,
policy. Got
yeah,
it.
your data is safe. Like MetaMask isn't collecting your information.
All right, new MetaMask password, a minimum 8 characters. I would highly recommend that you use some sort of a password manager like a LastPass or have this fill in auto stuff for you. I've got a new browser here, so none of those extensions and stuff are set up for me. So I'm just going to do something random. And we agree.
Yeah, and just for some context, this is the password. This is the password you're going to use to keep logging into your MetaMask on a daily basis. It'll eventually, after a few hours of inactivity, it'll ask you to relog in. So you're just going to want to make sure you have that password handy because you're going to be using it often.
Yeah. Now, Jesse, this is probably
Siren, siren, siren.
yeah, like this is no joke, guys, right here. This secret recovery phrase. I'm not going to reveal these. I'm going to hit remind me later, but I want to be very, very clear. You should reveal these. You should hold on to these. I would highly recommend writing them down, printing them out. Jesse, any best practices here with recovery phrases and why it's so important?
Yeah, so like this recovery phrase is the lifeblood to your wallet. If for some reason you computer breaks or you lose your MetaMask wallet on your computer, instead of losing all of your Ethereum and NFTs that you have in that wallet, you could then recover it if you write down these important 12 words that are behind that uh, little lock symbol there. And so these 12 words are like so important. You have to write them down and you cannot lose them. Do not lose them and do not put them in a precarious situation where they could get wet or whatever.
Yeah.
Like write them down, take it very seriously. If you have a safe stored in there, you're not going to need regular access to these. So
Right.
feel free to tuck them away in the most comfortable spot you have, and
Yeah,
because you're not going to be, you don't really need to access these regularly, really ever.
and we totally understand. Not everyone has a safe, in their closet or whatever, but like maybe a place where you keep your social and birth certificate, like in a folder tucked up away somewhere. This is 100% at your discretion, but this is definitely stuff that you want to hold on to because it would definitely be tragic to lose a wallet. I've done it before. I've been fortunate enough to not lose a ton. It happens. Learn
Happened to
from
me too.
learn from our mistakes
Yeah.
and
And don't, when we say write it down, do not write it in like the notepad on your computer,
right.
or like don't take a screenshot of it and let it upload to like your photo backup thing. Like those are some of those things, like some of those note applications, are not secured. Like the information is stored insecurely on the other servers, and so other people could easily get access to that. And so make sure you're writing it offline, not in a digital way, and you're storing that securely.
Yeah. All right. I think that's enough of security 101 on how important.
Keep it moving.
Yeah, exactly. But it's we do just want to really hammer that home. So I'm gonna hit remind me later here. And sweet. So I now have my MetaMask wallet set up. Quick pro tip on MetaMask: you can have multiple wallets through your MetaMask. There's a lot of different things that you can do. We'll keep it nice and simple right here. So no ETH though. So I know you can buy and stuff like that right through here. I think it's a little bit cumbersome. But Jesse, how do I fund this?
Yeah. So at the top there it says account one, and right under account one there's a there's a nice address there and that's called your public address, and that's like a one-way entry into your wallet, so people can send Ethereum into your wallet, but they can't take it out. And so we're going to use that public address and go over to Coinbase to actually send some Ethereum into our MetaMask wallet.
Awesome. So I've got Coinbase right here. I guess I just send and receive.
Yeah,
right? So I'm gonna send some.
You can use any exchange that you're comfortable with, whether it's Gemini, Coinbase Pro. That's my secret favorite one because the fees are lower. But yeah, any exchange where you have your access to your bank account in US dollars to purchase your Ethereum, this is perfect.
Awesome. So I'm going to send how much. It really depends on the mint price of the NFT that you're looking to mint, plus whatever gas might be. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on gas, but you can just Google current gas prices. There's Chrome extensions that you can grab. You can do a test of it just to see what your gas might be. But Jesse, any other ways to figure out like what I should be sending to myself?
I mean, you can always just start by, I think our gas fees are typically like ranging from like 0.02 for minting a goon is somewhere between like 0.02 ETH to sometimes all the way up to like 0.04. You're going to want to try and time getting lower gas prices. If you're not sure about gas and stuff like that, come into the Discord. We have a bot in there that'll actually show you the current gas prices. That'll help you out. But yeah, so I think to mint a goon, it costs 0.07 ETH. So you're going to want to, I think, fund with at least 0.1 ETH or 0.11 ETH to make sure you cover yourself.
Yeah, because you want to make sure that you actually have enough, even a little bit of a cap space to cover that max gas transaction. So I will send 0.2 to myself here, and I'm going to grab my MetaMask address, which I already have. I'm going to copy it in here. Really important for people who might have multiple currencies, just to call out, please make sure you are sending Ethereum to your Ethereum address. Do not try and send your Solana or BTC or whatever bag you might be holding to yourself. It will fail and you will lose what you sent to yourself. So let's go ahead and send this. Hit continue here. Just verify what we're sending. Everything looks great. Let's send now. And security best practices here. Please make sure that you do have 2FA set up on your exchange, on really, quite frankly, anything that allows you to set up your 2FA, your Discord server, your Gmail address, whatever it might be. Please just make sure you have 2FA set up. Awesome. So that went through. This transaction will probably penned here for just a couple seconds, but now that we've sent it to our to my MetaMask wallet here, what would be my next step?
Yeah, so why don't we X out of this page, because typically you're going to access your MetaMask through the Chrome extension, and so
the Chrome extension. Okay,
I think we want to pin. Yeah, so you're going to want to hit that little pin icon there, so that it's available always on your Chrome. Why don't we X out of here and click over to that? Click over to the extension itself. We can just give a little tour there. Beautiful. Oh, look, your money's there. Awesome.
It's reminding me to back up my seed phrases. It knows.
Good job, MetaMask.
Yep, thank you. Okay, so there's the ETH that I sent.
Amazing.
And now what?
Yeah, so I think now we have a MetaMask fully funded. I think we're ready to go mint a freaking goon.
Awesome, cool. So we will mint a Cryptoon Goon here. Here's the link to mint. We're redirected to our now. What is this? Is this a DApp, Jesse? What is this that I'm actually using, just from an educational standpoint?
Yeah, it's a DApp. It's you've got a website here, and then and then it connects to our minting contract. When you click, first it connects to your MetaMask here. When you click connect, so that's what you're gonna do first. You're gonna make sure you select the account that has your Ethereum in it. Great, done
Signing.
that.
Awesome.
Connect.
Security pro tip: just please peruse what it's actually allowing you to. It says it's simply going to view the address of your permitted accounts. It's not giving access or anything like that. You always just want to double check. We'll connect. Look at that. So now let's mint a goon. You can mint 1, 2. You can mint a handful of goons here. We'll just grab 1 goon. We will hit buy goon. We'll mint.
You wanna can you expand the MetaMask thing a little bit? It's getting a little squeezed.
Definitely.
There we go.
Look at that. It says I have insufficient funds because of a max gas fee. So I will go back to my exchange.
But you do have enough. No?
I have 0.2, 0.12, and it wants that 839 for the max gas fee. Now, to be real clear here, the gas, it may be less than this. It could be more. I don't know why it says it's actually giving me insufficient funds. Look at this troubleshooting on
all right, yeah, let's
TV.
go grab another 0.01.
Which this is actually fine too, because I think today we're going to show people how to mint from the contract as well, right?
Yep.
So let me actually just grab my address here real quick.
The left one. Nope, that's not.
Yeah, you're right. That was this is the contract address.
Yeah.
Let's grab this address.
Perfect.
Go back to our exchange. Let's send ourselves some more. I'm going to send myself more than enough ETH to just cover this for the educational purposes here. So what is send myself 0.3 more ETH here. That should be more than enough to mint from the website, as well as enough to mint from the contract. And Ethereum to Ethereum, that is the right address. Let's just confirm I did copy the right one. 828 A2AA. Great. Continue. Send now. 2FA, security best practices here. All right. So now if I go back to the DApp, I need to reject that I'm just going to reject this original one and wait for our Ethereum to pop back up, or to be funded in our wallet here. Great. So there it is. So now
nice and quick.
I will buy one. Yeah, Ethereum network doing its thing.
Make that a little bigger.
Yeah. Awesome. Confirm this transaction.
And then you wait. Now click back up to MetaMask.
Yep.
We can actually see the pending transaction. If you X out of that. Okay, yeah, there you go. So yeah, this is where we can see our transaction that we just submitted, and it's pending. And so what's happening here is it's waiting to get verified, and depending on how much gas you paid for it, it will get kind of in this line, right? Like you can think about it like there's a line for the club, right? And depending on how much you pay, aka how much you grease the bouncer, you can get further up into that line and jump all the way up to the front. But if you pay, a little bit less than what the gas price is, you might have to wait a little bit. And so, but eventually it's going to go through as long as you set a decent amount on the price there. So let's check.
Jesse, while we're waiting for this transaction to go through, I'm a big fan of not really messing with my gas.
Same.
I don't recommend editing it. I know a lot of people like to play and try and save as much as they can, but you're risking losing your gas altogether. You don't lose the Ethereum that you sent, that 0.07, but you will lose the gas.
So actually, there's a clarification there. Do not ever change what's called the gas limit.
Yes.
Don't ever touch that number. That I don't know why Ethereum makes that available to us nice little users, but that is the best way to lose your gas. The max gas fee, you can change that and try to make it cheaper if you'd like. It's going to sit there for a while and you might end up trying to speed it up. I don't recommend messing with it too much unless you know what you're doing, but it's a safer thing to do. You won't lose your gas because you screwed up. But the gas limit, just never touch that value.
Yes, they should
cool.
not.
So I think you minted, right?
Fees. Yeah, I minted. It went through.
Do you want to go just open up OpenSea and we can show that we now have that NFT? So yeah, you can pop over to OpenSea.io, connect your wallet there on the top right, go to profile. We're going to connect our wallet here.
Once again, it's just asking for the signature of the wallet. Only connect. Good to go. Next. Looks good. View the address.
Beautiful.
Submitted. Very similar to what we did at the DApp. And
hey,
here's our goon.
But Ryan, why can't I see what I minted?
Yeah, so it really depends on the project. In this very specific example, we reveal all newly minted goons at 10 a.m. Eastern. So it's kind of it's fun to have that event now.
Every day, though.
Every day.
Every morning at 10 a.m. we say GM and we reveal art.
And we reveal. It's a great way to start the day. We
get that
good
coffee,
morning, it's GM and reveal, baby. It's what we do.
It warms your heart.
And now to be clear, for those of you who are watching this and maybe minting another project, they could have already done their art reveal or they have it set up differently, and your NFT and your art may already be here. Or if you are joined a whitelist and they're not doing their art reveal until next week or whatever it might be, you would have the same thing where you kind of see this. I like to call them album artwork covers. It's just kind of like this, the album artwork that you have, and then you really get to open it and see everything inside. Listen, I don't know why I call it album artwork, but it works for me. So this is the pre-art reveal stuff here.
Yeah.
If you had other NFTs that you had minted with that same wallet address, they would show up here as well. You can edit your profile and stuff on OpenSeas, but
cool. Should we head over to doing a mint from contract?
Yeah. Now, talk to me about minting from the contract, Jesse, because I have some theories here on why it's great, but like, why wouldn't I just use this great interface? Why would I ever want to mint from the contract?
Yeah, so minting from the so this is the beauty of Ethereum and blockchain is the code and the access to the code is public, right? And so we can come onto something like Etherscan and actually view the code for the contract and even send Ethereum to it. Now you have to be very careful because it's very easy to do something you shouldn't do or accidentally give away your Ethereum, or if you're talking about like the Punks comics, a bunch of people accidentally burned their comic thinking they were going to get something back, and they just literally burned it accidentally. So just flushed a few ETH down the drain. And so you got to be very careful with what you're doing here. So only do as we show.
Yeah, and this can be a little bit intimidating, but like a recent example would be like the ... collection was a stealth collection that they did no marketing, they didn't do anything for. You just had to go to the contract and mint. And then as the public started to figure that out, they were gaining more and more mints, but like I think this is a great way to just know if some of those stealth drops come out. This is why you want to mint from a contract. Or if if there's this insane whitelist going on and they did all this promotion and marketing for a month and they didn't plan for their website to receive all those traffic, maybe that DApp and that site where you can go to mint is down. Well, rather than going in Discord and saying when mint, you just slide right over to the contract. You're a pro's pro and you mint directly from the contract. So that's what we're going to do now. So now that I'm here on the contract address, which, to be real clear, you can pull, is very public on Etherscan. You can grab that from OpenSea. You can grab that from the Discord. A lot of times it's in there, but you need the contract address. And then what do I do once I've gone to OpenSea and search for the contract address? I'm here. Now what, Jesse?
Yep. So you click on the contract tab where you're already, that's nice.
Okay.
You've already clicked there. Now we want to click over to the right contract button there.
Okay.
Cool. So here you'll see a list of like functions that you can call on the contract. And we're always going to be looking for something around the word mint, like mint a goon, or in this case, it's just literally the word mint. So that's great. So we want to click on that one. And almost always there's going to be two fields for these. The top one will be payable amount. So this is where you're going to put in your total amount of Ethereum for your transaction. And the second field will typically be the number of NFTs you'd like to mint. Now, if let's just say we want, before you type that in, let's just say we wanted to mint 3 NFTs. So you type in 3 into the amount. For the amount payable, you actually have to do a little bit of math. So 0.07 is the fee for 1. So you need to do the math of like 3 times 0.07 is 0.21. And so you're entering the total amount that you're paying in that field, not the amount for just 1. So that's a big key there. But I think today we're just going to mint 1. So we can drop that back down to just 0.07. And then you're ready to go. And so now you click right. And this is what this is going to do, is going to launch. Oh, we forgot one step. We have to actually connect our Metamask wallet first. So this is a good error.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Good little peek behind the scenes. So this always happens. You go up to the connect to Web3 button on the left side of the page.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So you're going to connect to Web3. You can choose Metamask here. That's what we're going to do. But then you have this other choice of Wallet Connect. Why don't you just click that real quick just to see what happens? So if you're using Wallet Connect, you can use something like Coinbase Wallet or any other Wallet Connect compatible wallets. And there are tons of them out there. And you just have to use your Coinbase wallet app to scan that QR code. And that will allow you to then connect to this.
And to be real clear, you need the Coinbase software wallet on your phone, which is totally different than the Coinbase exchange. So in your app store or the Google Play Store, I don't know iOS here, you can download the Coinbase wallet, and what it'll actually do is have you scan that QR code, and it will also sync up with your Coinbase extension here as well, and you can show your wallet address and link them up. So this is, once again, very similar to MetaMask, but for those of you who are using Coinbase, this is how you can mint with Coinbase if they don't allow you to mint with, from the DApp with another type of wallet. So
yep. Cool. So, but today we're gonna focus on minting with MetaMask. So why don't we connect our MetaMask wallet here? Do that same dance. Check the permissions. Looks good. Connect. And we're gonna go back into our mint. Click refresh real quick. It should refresh the page. So we didn't see it connect there, but I think if we refresh, it should.
Let me hard refresh.
Yeah. All right. Why don't you click connect again? Try that one more time. Nice. Some real-time troubleshooting here.
Okay, right, there we go. So it wanted to off it a second time, it looks like.
Yeah, so we had already given it permission to connect. It just didn't fully show up on the website. So we come back down to our mint method. We type in our details, the total amount we're going to pay, which is 0.07. And then with the amount of the NFTs we want to mint 1. And then we click that right button. And then if you could expand that view a little bit. So this is beautiful. We get to see, again, all of our details here, the estimated gas fee, the max fee. So max fee would be about 0.049. And then our total max amount at the bottom there is 0.1. What does that say? 11?
0.119.
Yeah. And you keep seeing the word max here. Like, this might not actually be what you pay. This is the
Right.
max amount you're going to be willing to pay. But once the transaction actually goes through, you'll find out how much you actually spent.
Now, Jesse, talk to me about this unknown processing time, because as a brand new user, I go, whoa, this is red with the little exclamation info thing. Like, do I need to stop, or is this okay?
I generally just kind of blow right by this. I just rely on MetaMask to set the right amounts and details here to get me a reasonable speed. If you click edit there on if you click that, you'll see that edit suggested gas fee again. You'll see. Well, never mind. I thought it would show you the speed at which it picked, but in this case, we're just going to rely. You can X out of this. We're just going to. Oh, there you go. See there.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I think I should just be able to choose medium here versus high.
Yeah, you can kind of choose the speed at which you want to go through.
And this is, to be real clear, this is what you were saying. Don't touch this. Do not touch this.
Big red X. Literally, do not ever change the gas limit.
This is use the MetaMask UI right here to have it do your pre-fault.
Yeah.
Your default settings.
Those speeds, like if you click low or high, you'll see the gas limit's not changing. So click medium, click high. You'll see the gas limit never changed. Only the max fee changed as you did that. And so even MetaMask isn't changing that. And that's because you just don't touch it.
Yeah. So I'm going to do medium for this example.
Perfect.
I'll hit save here. And now we're good to go. And we confirm directly from the contract itself. And what's really cool is now I had kind of already done this before, but you can see your transaction. And when you mint directly from the contract, it'll actually show that right here. So
actually, you can actually open up MetaMask, and I'll show you how to find it in there too. So if you open up MetaMask and you go to our pending, you click on the pending guy there, and there's a little arrow on the top right, a little arrow icon. If you click that, that'll also show us our transaction. So those are just two different ways you kind of come in here and see your transaction. So so we see it's pending here, and we can actually see the details that we inputted, the max amount. Oh, awesome. It was successful. And what's beautiful is you come down to the transaction fee. We submitted a transaction fee, right, of, I think it was like 0.03 or 04.
Yes. Yeah.
It ended up being only 0.019. And so even though it looks like it's going to be maybe expensive, that's the max amount you're willing to pay. Ethereum then figures out what you'll actually pay when it executes.
Definitely. So that has been executed. Let's simply just refresh our profile here. Now this is where sometimes OpenSea is going to be pretty slow occasionally. It does show me 2 collected, but for some reason it's not showing that second goon. So you're seeing all the fun little hiccups that still exist with a space that is scaling and growing extremely quickly. But I would just give this some time, and you would see your second collection, and then tomorrow they'll be revealed. Now, is there anything else? Like that is how to mint.
I think we just gave you the comprehensive book on how to mint a freaking goon.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell you what, why don't I'm going to take these 2 goons and I'm going to give them away to some of our Discord users. So if you guys are watching this, click the Discord URL link down below, and we'll see if we can get you guys entered into a raffle on a giveaway for getting some of these goons that we just minted. So
let's go.
I think that's it, Jesse. I really appreciate you coming on and walking me through the ropes. And anything else?
Goon out.
Goon out. Absolutely. Well, take it easy, guys. Peace.